Being single can be expensive, and online dating is just about the worst thing to happen to wallets since eBay. Today, we're talking about how to afford online dating. We'll be talking about first date budgets and who should be paying. I'm here with Tara, aka Wordsmith & Wesson, and she's a relationship and dating culture expert and author of Coulda, Woulda, Shoulda. So hello Tara, thanks for joining us here on Money Awesomeness today.
Thank you for having me. I've been looking forward to this all week.
So Tara, how long is the average person staying single for now?
People are staying single, all the single ladies are staying that way a lot longer. It's changed a lot over the last 50 years. We aren't, as single women, getting married until on average 28 years old and men 30 years old.
And how many people are online dating these days?
A lot. In 2006, to give you an example, there were 20 million people who were using online dating services, visiting or using. And in 2012, there are 40 million people. 40 million people in North America.
What do you think the average cost of the first date is with people who date online?
They range anywhere from, especially on the younger end for 18-year-olds, from $25, and then as you get to about 20 to 25 years old to 35 years old, that number changes from about $50 to $100.
So now the big question, who should be paying for the first date?
This question, who pays for the first date, is asked more often than if a tree falls in a forest.
Yeah.
My rule of thumb is if you do the asking, you should expect to pay. But in general, women spend so much money trying to look pretty. All these things that attract men that we don't do for ourselves or for each other. Hey, nice Brazilian. We don't say that kind of stuff to each other. When you add that to the fact that men still make more than we do, even if we may be in higher positions than they are within a professional capacity, guys, pick up the tab.
So give me some ideas on how people can go on a first date and not spend a lot of money.
Find a interactive, non-competitive activity that you can do together. He says he likes hiking on his profile, find out if that's true. If you both say you like books or music, go down to your local chapters or to an HMV. I always recommend going for coffee because that's when you're gonna find out if he's one of the 81% of people who lie on their online dating profile.
Although there are some extra costs associated with online dating, here are the best 3 things that you can do. 1, stop buying new clothes, waxing, all that crazy stuff. Keep the cost down before the date begins. 2, get creative with your date. Use a lot of the tips that Tara was talking about earlier. And 3, if you initiate the date, you should expect to be paying for it. So thank you so much, Tara, for joining us on Money Awesomeness today. You should definitely check out Tara. You can follow her on Twitter, check out her blog, and be sure to stay tuned for her book that's coming out in 2013. Who do you think should be paying for the first date aside from the finances? Let us know in the comments below.
Subscribe here if you've ever had one of these horrible experiences like running away from a guy who was 9 inches shorter than he claimed to be in his profile. If you've had unmentionable places, Brazilian wax, Hawaiian wax, Canadian wax, or if you just want to have more money in your wallet at the end of the month, subscribe here.